What's up everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to the first episode of y00tube, where we'll be covering everything that happens within the y00t's NFT collection and its developments, but also covering a lot of different community highlights. So we cannot wait to share with you our perspective of what's happening with this collection. You have to watch this video throughout its entirety to understand where the community is, where the floor price is, where we're going to look into the charts, getting the whole bigger picture around the collection, and also I'll share with you my conclusion at the very end of the video of where I think this collection is going. So with that said, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into y00ts. Right now, the floor price is sitting around 0.84 Ethereum. Now, just a few days ago, this used to be around 0.95 Ethereum, and it used to kind of hover either a little bit below or right at 1 Ethereum floor price, but has taken a slight dip. Now, you must be wondering, oh no, is everybody liquidating their positions? Well, it's not just y00ts that's liquidating their positions. We're seeing that also many other NFT collections that are blue chips within Ethereum have taken a major dip. We are in a red. Now, if we look at the sentiment of the market, right now we are still in the fear zone. And right now, still pretty equal in 50% between buyers and sellers within these day traders, which I will talk about in a little bit when we look at the analytics and charts. But okay, let's look at the floor. The floor right now, you may be wondering what's going to happen. How far are we going to go? Right now, I usually like to determine what the floor price is based on the best offer, meaning what happens is people tend to see the market, it's in the red, they're scared they're going to lose more money, so they end up taking the nearest bidding price for their NFTs or the highest bidding price. So say for instance, if you're scared that the market is going down, you're probably going to look at the best offer that's available for you so you can take out your money before something happens. So what happens is, say for instance, this person has a 0.73 Ethereum bid, so most likely a person may liquidate their NFT for that bid, and then you'll see that this person will relist it at this same price point, which is the floor of 0.84. And that's kind of how day traders work. But again, there's something later on in the video I want to share with you that's actually quite shocking. Just yesterday, y00ts officially met its 1-year anniversary. Yes, y00ts has only been around for a year. It's crazy how fast the Web3 world is. Just think about that. This collection has been around for a year and has garnered amazing social media engagement. So what does that mean? So say for instance right here on the y00ts announcement, which it was going to be migrating over to Ethereum, this single post on August 9th made 1.1 million impressions organically. Remember, there are 124,000 followers that are following this account. And just note the collection of y00ts only has roughly around 15,000. So if you do the math, 1.1 million impressions or even 124,000 people compared to 15,000 NFTs of y00ts, if you do the math there, obviously you know that the value of the NFT collection will eventually at some point in some time in the future garner value because it's a digital asset. And in other news, we also have content creators, right? Like say for instance, today we're making our first episode of y00tube, and that's in collaboration with y00t007. That is basically a sub-DAO or a separate group of people who own 7 or more of these y00t NFTs. It gives them access to special benefits in the very end, which I will share with you. And then also we got to talk about the sales that have been happening on the sales bot. Let's check it out. So I like to see this actual sales bot because I like to see where people are buying the lowest at. So say for instance, this NFT sold for around 0.73 Ethereum. Again, this one sold for around the same price of around $1,100. And it kind of keeps going, kind of fluctuates between $1,200, $1,100. But you can see some really great grails here. So you can see that right now people are buying these regardless of the dip, and they're accumulating as much as possible. And sometimes you can score grails like this one that was for a little bit higher than the floor price, around 0.90, roughly $1,400. But again, I think this is a great opportunity for new people who have no exposure to the space to finally hop into the market floor. So let's go ahead and go into the analytics around OpenSea, because again, OpenSea, this is basically the only analytics tool that we can use for a y00ts NFT collection because the y00ts NFT collection is on Polygon. Not a lot of data analytic tools that I see available for the Polygon network. But again, this collection is migrating over to Ethereum. This collection is priced in Ethereum, so we can observe what it's like before this collection migrates over to Ethereum. So as you can see, there are buy orders, there are sales that have happen within the minutes over the price volatility that we've seen within all NFT collections. And like I said before, it's taken a little tumble. You're seeing that right now, things are heading downwards, meaning people are either buying very low or the floor price is going low. But you know what I'm seeing right here? I'm seeing a lot of volume go up recently. If you haven't noticed today, this is the largest volume candlestick compared to September 6th. And what does that go to show you? That means that people tend to buy when there is a price discount, and that's important to remember. Now, this slide is something that I'm happy to share with you because you must be wondering, I've seen all this data analytics. You're showing me, Vincent, that now the price is dipped. You're seeing the floor price dip. What good news is out of this? Well, this is the thing that you need to see. Now, if you see from this yellow line, the holders, which represent this yellow line, have been ascending while the day traders have been being liquidated at the same time. What does that actually mean? Because this is within a 24-hour frame, you're seeing people that have been trying to buy these NFTs for a long term have a great entry point. So they're buying right now as we speak. The reason the day traders are starting to leave is because they realize that they're losing the battle. So the bulls are actually in favor for the holders while the bears are actually liquidating the traders. That's the secret that nobody's actually talking about. And this is why we have the blockchain. This is why we have data analytic tools based on that, because it allows us to see what's actually happening behind the scenes. So you must be wondering, what NFTs should you be looking for if you were to find a great discount because things are kind of taking a little bit of a dip and you possibly know that there will be another bull market for the NFT marketplace? Well, let's look at the nouns. So nouns are these glasses, which are the traits for these NFTs. Now, just a couple days ago, we actually saw that this NFT, which is the highest NFT trait within y00t, reach at a 33.33 Ethereum floor price. That's absolutely crazy because a ton of people started buying these noun glasses for around a 3 Ethereum floor price. And then all of a sudden there was just this one that ended up breaking that record. But as of today, I've seen 2 or 3 more other y00ts at a lower price point than that because, again, maybe they're seeing the market as well. Maybe they're trying to take their profits. But when I saw those NFTs that were listed on the market, those noun glasses weren't selling at a loss. Either those NFTs didn't sell at a high price point, or those NFTs are selling much higher than what they bought it at. If you want to understand kind of the value of what these noun glasses are going for, one person decided to switch their Degods Ape Season 3 version for 4 different NFTs. They got 2 common ones, but 2 rare ones of the noun glasses, just to kind of give you an understanding of how valuable these things are and why people really want these things. Now, let's talk about the nouns again, because recently, now this may not have to do with the nouns regarding y00ts, but this is regarding the Nouns DAO. Now, the Nouns DAO, if you don't know, is another collection that's been lately offering people to put their nouns in a fork, and in exchange would get around 35 Ethereum, and well, in conversion, that's around $40,000 US. While not too long ago, someone was able to sell one of these NFTs, the Nouns #1 NFT, for around $1.6 million. So people had their criticism, and a lot of people were pretty upset about this. Now, I want to share with you an interesting perspective about this coming from this person right here. Token, also known as NFT Omics, said this: interesting enough, when the Verbs DAO, which is the DAO for the NFT holders with noun glasses, was studying the architecture of the Nouns DAO, these were some of the issues identified with the original concept. And these will be fixed in their fork of nouns. We'll be excited to see some of this liquidity flow into y00t's NFT verbs. Now, if you're lucky enough to score one of these NFTs with noun glasses, you'll be part of the Verbs DAO, which is a super community of people and a fork of the Nouns DAO protocol. We share a decentralized wallet, vote, and execute on a cultural impacting ideas. Now, they actually have quite a bit of followers, around 8,000. This is one of the largest amount of follower accounts based on sub-DAOs, right? So that's really cool. And they actually have a really great roadmap or a really great breakdown of what this is going to look like. I won't go into much detail here, but definitely check it out if you can. Now, you must be wondering what's going on with y00ts because it's been over a year. Well, Frank had something to say about that. Now, this isn't just regarding y00ts. This is regarding D-Labs, the Dust token, Degods. So let's hear what he had to say. Now, he said this just this morning. People just didn't like what we released and we mismanaged expectations. It's not like we tried to milk the community on season 3 regarding Degods. We literally just didn't give people free stuff in a smart enough way, and some people didn't like the new art. Now the y00ts community feels like they haven't been prioritized for over a year, plus the Dust token doesn't have any utility beyond art upgrades and mints. These are all solvable problems, and we'll do this and more. I'm simply not as doom and gloom as many others. The idea that we're just going to fade into the distance is not grounded in any reality. We're on top of it. Why is this an important message? Well, because a founder is blatantly telling everybody what people are most concerned about. And most founders don't want to do that. In fact, most founders disappear. Most founders stay quiet because they don't want to admit to their mistakes. If you see a founder admitting to their mistakes, that means they're willing to address it, but also they want to create a solution for it. So the fact that he knows that the U community has been waiting around for a year, and the only utility that they've been experiencing is just crossing chains between Solana to Polygon and now to Ethereum, well, they may have something right away to deliver to U holders after it does migrate to Ethereum. Because again, migrating over to Ethereum is another bullish event if you think about it, because now I'll have exposure to ETH traders. And yes, it'll be available on Blur to trade. Maybe there will be manipulation, but regardless, the floor price being at around this price, around 0.84, could be undervalued. And y00t also shared something about their collection, something that I think people can relate to, especially within this trailer that was released today, and that there is a beauty in the mundane, the simplistic. Just the color palette within y00t is non-matched to any other NFT collection that's on Polygon, Solana, and Ethereum, and that's my perspective. Now, next up I want to share with you is that if you own 7 or more of these NFTs, you'll be a part of the 007 crew. Now, the 007 crew is actually quite cool. A lot of different content creators, and also there's a council within that, and they make great decisions on behalf of the holders, making sure that they have the best utility, but also the best experience contributing to the economy within y00t, because y00t is now its own thing. It's a bunch of content creators. And that's why if you join, you can actually have access to their 007 Discord chats. From forums to alphas, VIP chats, X-raids, AMAs, VCs, these are all private chats within their own group. And as you can see here over to the right now the 007 crew is growing every single day. Even I'm a part of that crew. And I can't wait to see what everybody's going to do, because again, the market floor is quite affordable at this price point. But again, you have to do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an entertainer. I'm just here to provide my opinion. So it's up to you to decide what you want to do, because I'm here to just provide this information in an educational manner. So now that you're educated, what are you going to do? Well, I cannot wait to read those comments, and we will be making more episodes about y00t in this dedicated series. So with that said, let me know down in the comments below what we should be covering, what should we be covering from the community, or maybe some things around the y00t NFT collection, their traits that we should be addressing that people are treating as undervalued. Well, I can't wait to read those comments. So with that said, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page to receive all of our alpha calls and buy and sell orders of both NFTs and cryptocurrencies, especially all our personal trades around the y00t NFT collection. Until then, see you guys and girls next time.